bitches.
We got some good shit going on in the world too. It ain't all bad out there. And that leads us to the positive black news of the week. The cool shit that black people are doing, being a part of, and initiating this week. And our first story tonight is coming to you from currentargus.com. Cause bad current Argus. All right. And it's basically a Black Education Act takes effect in New Mexico schools. A new law aimed at improving educational outcomes for Black students went into effect on July 1st. House Bill 43, the Black Education Act, required the implementation of culturally inclusive curriculum, anti-racism training for teachers, and a hotline for reporting incidents of racial bias at any public school. The bill was passed unanimously by the New Mexico legislature. So shout out to New Mexico for making it just safer for Black kids to be able to actually pursue their knowledge and learn about themselves in a safe way, and to be free of, have an outlet to be able to advocate for themselves when they're faced with those discriminations or those, them biases, man, that get treated unfairly. Somebody got an echo. Is that me?
Oh, shoot.
New echo, who that's?
No echo.
Oh,
Well, maybe
anyway, but yeah, man. Shout out to New Mexico, man. The West Coast, the West area, that area has been doing a lot of progressive things, I feel like, the past few months. So I don't know what y'all got going on out there, man, but y'all Black and brown people out there, man, let's keep on riding. I like what you're doing, and I want to see more. Shout out to New Mexico for passing that bill. And
bring some of that over to the East Coast.
I was gonna say Georgia, Virginia, hop on that train if you want to. Let's go ahead and show it's cool to do the right thing. Maybe we can somehow correct Texas at some point.
God.
Oh my God. Well, our next story. We always like to celebrate when Black people also make and hit financial milestones. So LeBron James is now the first active NBA player to ever reach billionaire status while playing.
Goddamn
really,
Capricorn.
It's really only maybe in a few other that's been billionaires since they stopped playing. People like I don't know if Magic is one, but I know he's up there, and I know that Jordan is up there, and a few other players that make some good investments, but nobody's ever done it while they were still playing. So he hasn't even started his real business and retirement career yet, and he's already worth a bill. So shout out to LeBron James for just continuing to push boundaries and just
shout out to my birthday
shit on all the media that hate the man. I'm not necessarily a LeBron fan, but I will say I definitely respect him and proud of him. That's what's up. Good shit, man.
I gotta respect him. He's my birthday twin. I'm exactly 1 year older than him.
This is true.
And exactly a billion years. And exactly $1 billion broker.
You and me both, brother.
And I got
a year and a day older than him, and I still ain't got no money.
Me in there too.
You said what? Nigga, you older than all us. We know you old.
I'm talking about $1 billion broker.
Oh yeah,
we all that too. We all that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that's all right.
I had a year start, man.
One day he started somewhere.
Should have played basketball. It was good and should have been good at it.
Negro, we both below 6'3". We ain't have a shot.
True.
And voted the cards for us. Those that do. Those that can't, we podcast. Oh man. But I still be putting in my work on the local playgrounds and blacktops, shaking them up and then coming home and icing it down. But yeah, shout out to LeBron for his $1 billion milestone. Let's get some more billions, man. Let's keep on getting these billionaires and Black people. Forget the millions. Let's get the billions. Maybe we can even some of this wealth disparity out. Get some more Black.
Man, give me $1. You know, all you billionaires.
Don't be afraid to throw a little dollar my way. I would not be mad at you if you want to donate.
Buy me a car.
Or if you don't want to give me the cash, just give us just make us a nice studio at each of our houses and give us the stuff that we need to pursue our stuff. Maybe in Pet Studio, have him with a podcast set up with an art thing in there where he got, the little latest stuff for comic books and maybe give face
and a giant robot that look
right.
that look just like me. You know
Maybe give face, a real design studio where he got his podcast over there, but he got his fabrics and he got all his design material, design the clothes and yeah, man, throw us some money. Give us some money, Nick. No. Y'all don't realize this out there, man, but it's past midnight. And if y'all ever seen our live show, after 11, it's a wrap for me. I think I'm doing pretty well.
I'm awake.
I didn't take that MC light bait.
I'm awake.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, face. Why face sound like he about to go into a rant about being awake? I'm awake. You can tell me I'm awake. That's right.
It's time.
And that thing about Florida again.
Crazy.
And another thing.
On another note of black niggas getting money. Let's get money. Let's get money. Black people get money. Jeff Bezos just awarded Van Jones $100 million with the Courage and Civility Award. So Amazon founder Jeff Bezos has awarded political commentator Van Jones $100 million as a part of a new initiative. After successfully completing his mission to space, Bezos and the other passengers had a press conference to discuss the experience. Following questions, Bezos announced a new initiative titled the Courage and Civility Award to honor leaders who aim high, pursue solutions with courage, and always do so with civility. We live in a world where sometimes instead of disagreeing with someone's ideas, we question their character or their motives, Bezos said. What we should always be doing is questioning ideas, not the person. We need unifiers and not vilifiers. So basically, the Courage and Civility Award, Bezos gives it to him. He gets $100 million, and he can either give it to charities and nonprofits, organizations of their choice, or they can keep it for their own organization. And yeah, so shout out to Van Jones. He's the founder of Dream Corps. And basically, Dream Corps is an organization that strives to close prisons, open doors of opportunity by bringing people together across racial, social, and partisan lines. Its programs focus on criminal justice reform, building a green economy, and creating equity in the technology industry. So shout out to Van Jones, man, for getting that award and for the work that he put in to receive that award, especially around, bridging the gap across those different barrier lines. And criminal justice reform is the huge part to me. Like, that's a huge thing that we really need in this country. So shout out to Van Jones, man.
Van Jones, yeah.
Respect.
Definitely shout out to Van Jones. Stop crying, though. You be crying too much.
He's a crier.
You're crying too goddamn much.
He's a bit of a crier. He'll drop a tear, but I ain't gonna be mad at a man for emoting.
It's okay.
The wife got me.
Things, man, I just feel like the
wife.
I ain't the one to talk.
Feeling my feelings. Us black men can't be no monolith where we just sit there stone faced about everything. We can't be all stoic about everything. So I ain't mad at him. But damn, he do cry a lot. But
certain things, I don't know. Certain times he was crying. I'm like, nigga, I know I ain't the one to talk, but
get it together, bro. You all right?
This $100 million. I'm joking. Let me stop.
Well, on to another black woman. Always love to have the queens in the positive black news. Kristen Clark is confirmed as the first black woman to run the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division. The GOP criticized Clark for her stance on police reform, where she said police needed to be reallocated to social programs. But Kristen Clark was still confirmed to head the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division on Tuesday, despite intense pushback from Republicans over her views on policing. She was approved in a 51-48 vote, with Maine Senator Susan Collins being the only Republican to vote for her. Clark is the first Black woman to lead the division since its creation in 1957. So for all these years, we've had a Caucasian or somebody of another race leading this, and finally, we have a Black woman in charge. So salute to you, man, Kristen Clark. Salute to you, Kristen Clark.
Well, what department again?
Civil rights.
So
the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division.
So since 1957.
Never had a Black woman. Never.
A year after my mother was born. Since no. America.
Now, when you think about what civil rights entails, is gender equity and social and racial equity. Why wouldn't you have a Black woman? They cover so much ground and cross so many intersectionalities. Like, they got a very unique perspective that could probably help a lot of people. But thank God we got it now, man. Better late than never. So shout out to you,
America. You is full of shit, America. I just want y'all to know that you is full. Maybe the Negro National Anthem ain't too bad.
Right.
Big dessert.
and she's coming from being the president of the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights under law. So she was already doing this type of work before this. So it fits right into who she is and her general mold. So salute to the queen, man. Let's get it, Kristen Clark. And continuing in politics and ending my positive Black news stories for the week. Wisconsin's first Black lieutenant governor, Mandela Barnes, is now joining the U.S. Senate race, looking to become the first Black man to ever be a senator from the state of Wisconsin. So he's already breaking down barriers on the gubernatorial end, and now he's jumping into the congressional field. So salute to this man, my people out there in Milwaukee and in Wisconsin in general. Please, man, support Governor Mandela Barnes, and let's get this Black man into Congress so we can continue getting a more diverse and a more equitable Congress that actually works for the people. So salute to the king, Mandela Barnes. And that is the positive Black news of the week. For you to use.
Good job, Black people.
You getting tired of listening to all that sad shit and the news trying to tell us what we are? No, man, we out here doing cool shit. So, yeah, man, take those stories with you, man, and hopefully bring y'all a smile on your face and make your heart warm to see our people and their melanin just popping and shining in full array for the world to see.
Good job, Black people. Yeah.